It's time to whack on your dressing gown and put on your slippers, because this is another talking video. Hello and welcome back to Bug Rounds. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly, so if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. So this video is all about the disciples of the realm. These folks whose names are on the screen right now. Now I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, I'm just going to shut this video down. Don't, wait, no, stop it, stay, right? I understand not everyone can support me financially, and that is absolutely fine. I'm not here to ask you to do so. I'm here to explain something new to come out for the disciples of the realm and discuss with you guys where my expenses have gone since I gained a following through Patreon and other means. I think it's just really important that you guys have that understanding of where this money's gone. Have I spent it out on the lash? Have I gone on a holiday? Where has that money gone? And that's what today's video is about. But before we get on to that, I need to explain the new function. So to be a disciple of the realm is to be a financial supporter of me, of Bug Rounds, of the channel, should I say, the animals. And so far, the main method to do that was Patreon, which is still going to be going. It's a nice solid platform. It's had a few little twists and turns, a few little errors and bits and bobs that have got on my nerves, but overall it's a stable platform. They don't take a very large cut of the money. I think it's something like 10, 11, maybe 12%, something like that. So Patreon is still going. All my Patreons are still disciples of the realm. But what you might now see is that join button. I believe it's next to the subscribe. It's somewhere below this video. And the reason I don't actually know is because to create this function, YouTube recommended or told me basically I had to create a video explaining this. So here's the video, and I don't even know what it's going to look like. That's clever, isn't it? But the join button is to become a channel member. It's channel membership. To be a member of the Bug Rounds YouTube channel. And yes, it is another financial platform. Very similar to Patreon. Now you're welcome to check out my Patreon tiers by going in the link in my description below, or you're welcome to hit that join button and see what rewards you guys get for being a channel member. So that is the first part of this video basically explained. Right, you can become a channel member if you wish. I think the lowest is £1.99 a month. Cheaper than your average cup of coffee when you go out. But I want you to understand how awesome even those cup of coffee prices are to me. How much they have changed things for me. And how much they really could change things in the future. Yes, do you remember this tarantula? Bobby, our Phonopelma hentsi. This tarantula was paid for purely by the disciples of the realm, my financial supporters. And by the way, disciples of the realm was a name chosen by my financial supporters. They named themselves. And whether you're a Patreon, a channel member, or someone who supports me through standing order, you are all considered disciples of the realm. And you will all gain access as well to my private Bug Rounds Facebook page, which is really awesome. Really awesome. I'll get onto that again in a minute. But back to the expenses. Back to Bobby here. So yes, this Phonopelma hentsi was paid for by my Patreons. She was also decided upon by my, or should I say disciples of the realm now, not Patreons, by my disciples of the realm. And named after one of my disciples of the realm. So that's another cool thing about being a financial supporter. You will have the chance to have animals named after you. You will have a say in what I purchase. It's pretty wicked, right? And that's all done through that private Facebook page. That for as little as that £1.99 a month you can access. Right? What else have I been able to get with this money? Remember this one? And several others? That's right. The Huntsman series, guys. The entire Huntsman collection was paid for by my supporters. Well, saying that, I think I chipped about £20 of my own money in. So a majority of these Huntsmen were paid for by my financial supporters. How awesome is that? To have such wonderful animals that we can show here in the realm. And that was by these lovely people. So what else? What else have my expenses gone on? Various animals bought at shows. So where I've been to the BTS or the Invert shows, I've always kept my support money back to go towards some of the animals there. Admittedly, by the time I went to my last show, I had a lot less financial support. I think I was pulling in around £20 a month through financial support. But even so, that £20 went on something new and something awesome. And what about before that? What about when I was gaining a couple of quid? Where did that money go? Feeders. That's exactly where it went. So what I'm trying to tell you guys here is every single penny of the support money comes back into YouTube, back into the realm, back into this channel. And these spiders aren't just for my enjoyment. Behind the camera, of course they are. They're my pets, I love them. But when this camera is on, whether it's a video you're watching here or what my Patreons can see, or keep forgetting, or Disciples of the Realm can see on my private Facebook page, or whether it's a photo that goes on Instagram or Facebook or in a group post, that's for everyone to share. And that is exactly where it goes. Not once have I spent a single penny on anything other than the realm, or than the Bug Realms YouTube channel. I keep meaning to upgrade my equipment, but honestly I get too excited, new animals pop up all the time, or rehouses needed doing. So that is the main bulk of this video. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted you to know there is a new function if you want to support me financially. I wanted you guys to know that every penny has come straight back into YouTube. And if you don't believe it, ask my patrons themselves. Ask the Disciples of the Realm. In fact, if you are a Disciple of the Realm, comment below. Please let my viewers know. Do I speak to you guys about what I should buy? Was it all true what I've said? Let them know. If you think otherwise, still let them know. Because I want to be one of those creators that you can truly engage with. Behind the scenes, for those that want to give me that extra support, I want to engage with you. And I'll do my best to continue to do so. And obviously we've talked before about my dream of being able to cut down my hours at work, or eventually stop my job altogether to be a full-time content creator, where you would have even more videos, better videos. I'd have more time to edit, to add in the audio, to add in the effects, to have longer filming times for these animals. But obviously I'm a long way off that. So you might be thinking, do I do channel membership or do I do Patreon? Well, this is another important thing. Channel membership, they take a higher cut than Patreon do. But that's it, that's just how it is, right? I don't mind that. The tiers, they're all explained if you want to check them out by clicking those buttons and going to those links. However, the main bulk of it is either the merchandise you get at the end of being a year supporter, that's unique merchandise to Disciples of the Realm only, and also the Facebook group. They're the main things. But obviously there are additional things added on that you can read about if you wish to. And I would like to modify that over time to give even more if I'm able. So aside from the cuts, what else is different? Well, my Patreon explains a lot of things in dollars, whereas as far as I'm aware, the channel membership, being a UK tuber, comes in pounds. I don't know if it will if you're from another country. That's something you'll have to check out yourselves. Patreon money pays out every month, whereas as far as I'm aware, and I could be wrong on this, channel membership I think probably adds to my actual YouTube money I gain from views and from ads, basically my AdSense account, my Google AdSense account. I'm presuming that's where that money goes, which is actually highly beneficial, because you see, you can only withdraw from Google AdSense when you've created £60 if you're in the UK or more at a time. So if I ever had 55 quid in there and I saw a tea I wanted to buy or a new enclosure, I couldn't do it. I can't withdraw that money. And so far it normally takes me around 3 months to raise that. That's right, I'm only pulling in around £20 a month from my views on YouTube. Yet I'm pulling in more than that from my Disciples of the Realm. It's absolutely nuts, right? Absolutely nuts. And that's another reason why I wanted to tell you the importance of being a Disciple of the Realm to me. These guys have made things so much better for me. My collection is now almost self-maintained. The feeder costs sorted. A majority of enclosure costs, if it's slowly over time, kind of sorted. New animals, again, kind of sorted, depends on what I need per month. But if you want bigger, bolder, better visuals, audio, animals, enclosures, more time for me to be able to show them off, more detailed videos, more time for research, for better husbandry videos, then that's what that support can do for me if it continues. If you can get me the hell away from a day job for a bit, I'll be providing as much as I can to you guys. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. I like to give back to those that give to me. Now, of course, this is not a begging video. I'm not sitting here, as I said at the start, telling you you need to support me. I'm simply putting this video out because YouTube has asked me to allow me to have that join button. And I want to have that join button on there as an additional way, an additional choice for you guys. Perhaps you don't understand the Patreon website. I barely understand the Patreon website. Perhaps this is a much simpler solution. Maybe you have wanted to support me, but you don't like Patreon. This is another way for you guys to support me. And as I said, if all of you viewers here, in fact even if 100 of you viewers, I've got nearly 5,500 subs at the time I'm making this video. You know, if like a tiny percentage, 100 out of 5,500, put in that £2 a month, it would change my life drastically. And again, that's not me telling you to, that's not me asking you to, that's telling you facts, that's telling you what would happen. So I'm going to stop dribbling on now, guys. I had to put this video out there. I wanted to explain to you where this money goes, that it doesn't get wasted on anything. And I thought, you know what, sit down, chill out with me and just listen to me about it. So I will not pester you any longer, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see what dwells within the realm, make sure to pop back weekly for multiple videos. And again, a massive thanks to these names on the screen, my disciples of the realm. You guys are fantastic. And I will be creating a new outro coming up later down the line that will be on every video, securing your names on that screen as a massive thanks from me to you. You guys also know I'll always be just a PM away. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.